Welcome back to the Odyssey. I am Mike Odyssey, and in this video, we just watched the Nintendo Direct. So what I'm going to do is recap the entire Direct for you in just 5 minutes or less. Let's get started. All right, so first up, we started with Splatoon 3 DLC. Yes, it's not a myth, it's real. We are finally getting the Splatoon 3 DLC side order, which looks incredible. It's a one-player game DLC that takes you on its own journey with a brand new story and brand new colors. It's like a very pastel-y kind of colors, right? So Splatoon 3 DLC side order was announced, coming next year. Next up, we have Mario versus Donkey Kong. Finally announced, looks great. It involves some puzzles that you have to go through in order to kind of defeat Donkey Kong on the way there. Kind of reminds me of the very first Donkey Kong game ever released, and I'm pretty sure that this is just a continuation of that, and of course the previous Mario vs. Donkey Kong games. So there you have it, Mario vs. Donkey Kong coming next year as well. Next up, Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown was announced in this Direct. We've seen it in other presentations before, but it looks just as beautiful and that's great on the Switch as it does on other console, and it is coming to the Nintendo Switch also early next year. Next up, we have Horizon Chase 2, which is the sequel racing game to Horizon Chase, shadow dropping on the Nintendo Switch right now, so go ahead and get that game today. Moving forward, we have a rhythm music game called Super Crazy Rhythm Castle. Moving forward to another first-party game, Princess Peach Showtime. We actually meet the brand new enemy and what Princess Peach has to do in order to beat the game itself, and it looks amazing. Moving forward, we have Saga Emerald Beyond, a new RPG kind of game that was announced also for next year. Next, we have a collection of Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 classic games coming to the Nintendo Switch remastered, and it's gonna be awesome. Also available later next year. Moving forward, we got a deeper look into Detective Pikachu coming out in November. Next game we have is Trombone Champ, which actually has you playing the trombone with your Joy-Con, and you can play with multiplayers. It looks like you're actually tooting rather than actually playing, because that's what they say in the trailer. Next up, a free online game called Battle Crush, which is like a PvP player, like basically like Pokemon Unite, but without the Pokemon. So this is a brand new game announced, Battle Crush, and it's gonna be free to play as well. So there you have that. Next up, a game called War Tales. I don't know much about this game, but I know that it looks incredible, looks good. Adventure kind of RPG kind of game coming out also next year. Then a surprise hit the Nintendo Direct with Contra Operation Beluga. Anybody who grew up on this game has to be super excited to see this game comes back and in a better way, because it looks like they took the actual classic Contra and made it brand new. Next up, we have a weird game called Unicorn Overlord, and I'm pretty sure some of you out there will love this game. Then we hit the motherlode with Luigi's Mansion HD. It's not remastered, it's HD. Luigi's Mansion 2 coming to Nintendo Switch in the spring. You can actually play multiplayer just like with Luigi's Mansion. It has some quality of life improvements, and you can actually play with 4 or 5 or 6 other players. Moving on, it's a game that everybody was expecting and everybody was dreaming for. F-Zero game coming to Nintendo Switch Online, but playing together with 99 other players. So it's called F-Zero 99. Everybody can play the same exact track. Next up, we have 2 games from League of Legends. One of them is called Bandy Tale, which is amazing. It's super cozy, and I want to try it out right away. It's called Bandy Tale and Sound of Nunu. Both games look incredible. Next game, we got WarioWare Move It. It looks very fun, and I can't wait to play this game. Let me know if you look forward to WarioWare Move It. Next up, we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Wave 6. Finally announced, coming this holiday season. This was followed up with Among Us. Among Us has a brand new map they announced, which is pretty funny. We saw this trailer. This was followed by an amazing game called Yuden Chronicles, finally coming to Nintendo Switch. Yuden Chronicles 100 Heroes is coming to the Nintendo Switch later next year. To finally end the Direct, we got an announcement for Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Yes, a Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remastered is coming to the Nintendo Switch later next year, and this was the last and main announcement of the Nintendo Direct. Is coming to Nintendo Switch as well. No sign of Metroid, which leads the next Nintendo Direct in February for it to be the very last time we could hear of a Metroid game coming out, either Metroid Prime 2 or even Metroid Prime 4. So there you have it. These are all the games that were announced in this Nintendo Direct. Let me know in the comments if you found this video helpful. Please subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next adventure here at the Odyssey. But before I let you go, I got 2 things I need to let you know. Number 1, never give up. And number 2, journey on. Peace.
Welcome to the Odyssey. Hit the like, press play. You're running with the squad like Xenoblade. Drive like Mario, we on a new wave. Never slow down, winners don't need no brakes. And we won't fade, our shine gets greater. Staying on the ball like Pokemon trainers. From the nest to the Wii, we dangerous. You can button mash, but it ain't gonna save you.